Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Sorry for the long delay for this next review. I was having to wait a bit for this movie. This is a movie review, of course, for the 2022 movie Lyle, Crocodile that I finally got a chance to check out. I was planning on checking this movie out last week, but uh, it was in a different language, and I was like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna wait. So, I'm gonna discuss what I watched for Lyle, Crocodile, this musical comedy movie, and let you know my thoughts on this 2022 movie, Lyle, Crocodile. So, let's dive into this movie review. It did come out on October 7th. I just wanted to wait to review it a bit because I was waiting for an English version for this movie, and I did get an English version with the one I watched. But the problem was it was taking so long for the progress bar to keep the movie going. And that's why it took me a bit to finish up on it. I just finished up on it, but I did get done with it. It's like a 100-minute movie, but in my opinion, I think it's not a bad movie. It's not the best movie I've seen this year, but it's a better musical comedy movie. Shawn Mendes plays as Lyle, the crocodile, of course. Um, and the only good thing about him is that he can sing. And I personally like Shawn Mendes' vocals when he does his normal singing voice, which that's how he sings. And it sounds really good. Um, I don't know where he got that talent, in my personal opinion, but it's really amazing of vocals. So Constance Wu is in this movie. Her first appearance in a new film or TV show or whatever. Mostly film for this time around, but she performed very well in this movie. And I just really felt bad for her with all the shit she's been through. So it just made me feel a lot of sympathy for her in uh with the stuff she went through with the social media stuff, which is pretty horrible. People are just fucking horrible on the internet nowadays. So it just depends on the person, of course, but basically there are some people out there that are pretty shitty. Um, but basically it's stars Javier Bardem as the guy Hector or whatever. He's like a magician, and he basically finds this creature Lyle in a shopping zoo, Eddie's pet animal store or something like that, and he finds him singing, and he takes him in to see if he can make showbiz, do the showbiz thing with Hector, and then he gets stage fright and Lyle does, so he gets afraid to sing in front of a big audience, but he overcomes that fear towards the end of the movie. He wasn't sure if he was going to do it, and they were ready to take him away, the wild animal control or whatever, wildlife animal control or something like that. So, pretty much, it's a movie about basically overcoming fear of your stage fright and all that. So it's pretty interesting of a movie, but it's not a bad movie. It's pretty cute movie, I guess you could say. So overall, in my opinion, I think Lyle Crocodile is an average movie. It's not the best movie I've seen this year, but Constance Wu coming back as performing in this movie, she did not do so bad in this, and the kid that played Josh in this movie was pretty interesting of a character, and so was the dad, Josh's dad in the movie, of course. So pretty much, and there's this guy that was from the what is it, Stranger Things show. He played a douchebag in this movie, but that was the role he was playing as. So first score for me, I'm giving Lyle Crocodile a 7.5 out of 10. This was average. It's gonna be on my decent to good movies of 2022. So I wasn't that disappointed with this movie, but it just took me a bit to finish up on the movie, and I gotta go eat some lunch after this video. So it just interfered with my lunch hour and all that, but I'll basically eat lunch in due time. I just gotta finish up on this review for you guys. So, with that being said, 7.5 out of 10 for Lyle Crocodile, the 2022 movie. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Lyle Crocodile movie. If you've seen this musical comedy, animated kind of film. It's live action, but basically, it wasn't a bad movie. It was pretty interesting, but the one I was watching last week was in French, and I'm like, no, English version, please. So if you did enjoy this movie review, if you've seen it in theaters or online, comment below and let me know what you guys thought of this movie, Lyle Crocodile, if you've seen it. And if you enjoyed this review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I'll have a Megadeth album review coming out in a little bit. I just gotta eat some lunch first, and then I'll get around to listening to that album and then reviewing it. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this movie review. I explained the premise as best as I could with what I watched with this movie. But it's an interesting movie. It's just a crocodile that sings, so there's nothing interesting about it, but it had a interesting premise, is what I'm trying to say. So it was an average movie, in my opinion. It's not the best thing I've seen, but it's something. And I do like Shawn Mendes' vocals, and it's pretty good. So stay safe, guys. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this movie review for Lyle Crocodile, the 2022 movie. And as always, I will see you in my next review.